Hi everyone, welcome to Homerino Collectibles, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Marvel Legends Scarlet-Spider figure from the Rocket Raccoon Build-A-Figure series. Now this figure does not come with any of the Rocket Raccoon pieces, so if you want Rocket Raccoon and you don't like this figure, you don't have to pick it up. You can get this guy pretty cheap pretty much anywhere: Amazon, Kapow, Big Bad Toy Store, those kind of places. And personally, I've always liked Scarlet-Spider, whether it be the classic version or this new version. And honestly, this is a really awesome mold and awesome suit for me. I know a lot of people don't like this mold, but taking a look at the box first, as you can see, it just says ages 4 and up, Scarlet-Spider on the front. And then if we come round to the back, you can see this isn't the European style packaging, so we don't get all the different bits and bobs on here, but we get the other people in the wave. So there's those guys and the parts that they come with. If you want to see Black Panther or Hawkeye, the links will be in the description, so you can go and watch those videos on my channel. Here's the quick little bio here. Scarlet-Spider. Does the mask of the Scarlet-Spider hide a hero or a sinister imposter? And if you want to watch some videos about Scarlet-Spider, if you don't know the origins of this guy, then you can go ahead and check out, there's loads of cool videos on YouTube telling you the origins of this character. This guy has been a lot of different characters in the Marvel Universe before he ended up as the Scarlet-Spider. So, anyway, I'm not going to explain the bio because he has a lot of bio, he has a lot of backstory. And I know that if I try and tell you a quick side of it, it's going to end up being massive. So I'm just going to get straight into this figure, so let's take a look at him. And here is the Scarlet-Spider out of packaging, and it really does look incredibly nice. As you can see, already extremely good articulation from this figure. A lot of people do not like this mold because of this hand. A lot of people say that this hand is way too oversized. Well, if you have ever watched any Spider-Man on the TV, if you've ever seen any Spider-Man comics, that is generally the style that Spider-Man is drawn with, you know. He generally does have oversized hands, a big head, scrawny body, you know, in comparison to his body and everything. That's basically the design of Spider-Man. If you don't like it, then who cares? That's what it's like. So I think that they have done a supremely good job, and a lot of those same people say that this fist is fine. Well, if you actually look at the length of the hand here from the knuckles to the wrist, they're actually the same size. So I don't see any problems there with it being oversized. I don't see why other people do. But as you can see, you can get it in some extremely nice stances, and yeah, this is just something that I just knocked up real quick just to show just how good this thing is, just how good this mold is. Now, we have seen this mold before. I do believe that it is the same mold as the Deadpools that I have. I have both the normal Deadpool and the X-Force version, which obviously the red one is a variant of. And yeah, really good. I do want the Future Foundation black and white version of this Spider-Man mold. That is a really awesome looking figure to me. And this is actually a repaint of that, and in turn a repaint of the Big Time Spider-Man. And if you've ever watched Sharpness Prime stuff, you'll know he calls him the Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, because I do feel that the colour on that is a bit too washed out. It should be a lot less green, but a lot of people are kind of bummed out that this is a repaint of that. Well, the actual storyline of this suit in particular is this is actually that exact same suit, and Madame Web makes it red for him. So people who say they don't like getting repaints all the time, this literally is, even in the comics, a repainted suit. So you can't really get much more comic accuracy than that, can you? It's the only time a repaint is literally a repaint. So now that we've got him straightened out, let's take a look at some of that detail. This head is a very, very nice black head. As you can see, it's very well molded. The eyes aren't just painted on, they're actually molded in and look extremely nice in my opinion. Really, really nice frowning kind of look there. Very accurate look. Very cool. The iconic scarlet-spider symbol there on the chest, pretty nice. And then on the back there, very nice as well. So as you can see, colour scheme, it's just a red mould with some black painted on it, and it's executed very well. And then we just got the black on the fingertips, and that's all for paintwork. So no webbing design on this, so you don't have to worry about any of them being sloppy painted or anything with web going all over the place, which is one good thing if you're ordering things and you can't see it before you pay for it, because you know that there's no webbing on this at all, so you're not going to have to worry about any sloppy paint issues. So if we just come back a little bit here, let's check out the articulation. So the head is really, really good. It goes back a good amount and down a hell of a lot. Really, really nice head articulation, along with left and right. And then we have an ab crunch here, which goes back just one step and then forward really, really far. We have these shoulder joints that go in and out, up and down, and a full 360. The elbows swivel. He has double jointed elbows very far, and then the wrists go all the way around and in and out for some of that awesome web slinging action. That's the same with both arms. He moves out the waist, and then we have these, they're called wide joints. They're kind of like swivel and ball and hinge and everything, and I normally really don't like them unless they are a little bit looser, so you can just move them. And these are indeed, or well, on my figure at least, are indeed loose. So obviously if I want to go left, I can just swivel it a little bit and it'll go with it. And then if I want to go up, just push up and the ball will eventually catch up to my movements and go around. I do prefer a normal ball joint, but for this particular figure they're working quite well. But they can be very stiff and very annoying in other figures. But then he has rotation at the thigh there, he has a double jointed knee, and then he has an ankle pivot in his foot, as well as going up and down very, very nicely. And he has peg holes in the feet as well if you have bases. So now that we have the figure standing up straight, here is a size comparison with a modern figure. It is the Captain America, so as you can see he is the same size, so they are actually very, very good scales for the rest of your Marvel Legends. If you want to check out this Captain America, you can see him on my channel. I have other figures from that wave, and I'm getting the second half of that wave too. And then another thing is this guy over here, Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. So if you want to check out this review, the link will be in the description, but that's just how they kind of look together, and he's one of the ones with really tight joints at his hips, just like what I was talking about, just that I really don't like. But what we're getting with Spider-Man figures these days is really, really cool. We're getting all these kind of variant Spider-Man, and then obviously we got the new one from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wave, which I have on pre-order from Kapow Toys, so if you want to see those Spider-Man reviews, then subscribe and they'll be up shortly, because they should be with me by the end of the month. But yeah, really, really great figures. I gotta say, for me personally, I don't think that it being a repaint is a down point, and I don't think that the size of the hands or anything like that, which a lot of other people are really, really concerned about for some reason, I don't personally think that's a bad point at all. They're perfectly fine. I really don't see what the problem is with this mould. Everyone seems to hate it. I love it. And I think that you should definitely pick it up if you are a fan of Scarlet Spider. If you're not, it doesn't come with any Rocket Raccoon pieces, so I have to say just pass on it. It's not needed in your collection, but if you are a Spider-Man fan, then it definitely is needed, and so is this guy for obvious reasons. So, thanks for watching the review. As I said, I'm going to have a lot more Marvel Legends stuff coming up. DC have also just showed a load of pictures from Toy Fair of new 6-inch figures, which is awesome because I knew that they would take over the mantle of 6-inch figures now that Mattel aren't doing their stuff and they're releasing some of the figures that they had tooled, but then that's it from Mattel. So I knew that DC Collectibles would have to step up their game because they're losing out on a massive market. So I'm really happy that they're bringing them out, and I'm really happy that they're doing it first with the Batman animated series and New Adventures of Batman stuff. So that's going to be incredible because they're like my favourite cartoons. So cannot wait for those. And there's a load of awesome 7-inch stuff from DC that I'm going to be getting soon. Loads of Transformers stuff coming, and there's obviously the new Guardians of the Galaxy Marvel Legends stuff that's been come up. And definitely go and watch some Sharpness Prime videos from his Toy Fair visit, because he has an interview with someone from Hasbro, and they basically say old running change figures, they're trying to work them into new lines. So it's really awesome that we're getting all this great news, all these awesome figures, and I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews this summer. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like anything that I've been talking about, because it'll all be coming to this channel, and I'll see you next time.